Hey yo, E-King Fight News, man. Deontay Bronze Bomber Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, man. And Eddie Hearn's fucking this fight all up, you know. It felt like we almost had something going here. It really did. With that $50 million offer, there was a rumor from coming out of the LA Times, Lance Pugmire. He stated that there were a couple of venues in the United States, basically a T-Mobile Arena, that was favored to land the fight. And now all that's gone out the window because Eddie Hearn got in Joshua's ear and convinced him that the first fight should be in the UK. Fucking Eddie Hearn pays off Joshua's trainer and shit, trying to convince him, man. Oh, it's so sad, the ducking. It's so sad, especially when it comes to this heavyweight division, where that shit's just not allowed. It's just not meant to be and shit. I mean, this is like, I don't know, man. And you UK fans that just keep bringing up this, oh, Wilder's never unified. What? Wilder's never, get the fuck out of here, guys. Get the fuck out of here. He called out Joseph Parker way before this Joshua fight even came to fruition. He was calling out Joseph Parker when Anthony Joshua was fighting Carlos Takams. That's just facts. Wilder did a video calling out Joseph Parker, see me in the ring, where that WBO title. Joseph Parker, one of his fights fell through, and Wilder was willing to step in. But nah, man, these heavyweights don't take fights like that anymore. Like, they just don't take fights like that anymore. Where you have a champion step in and things suddenly heat up, you know? It's a different era in boxing when it comes to these heavyweights, man. There's a whole lot of pussy going around. But when it comes to this fight, Deontay Wilder versus Anthony Joshua, it seems more likely and more likely that this fight ends up happening in 2019, guys. Maybe look at this fight in 2019, and then they're gonna fucking stall it out even more. I mean, I'm telling you guys, if we don't get this fight this year, this shit is gonna happen. You know, I hate it because it's turning. This shit's turning to Mayweather Pacquiao. That's what it's turning into. And a lot of hoes enjoy this shit, but we just want to see the fight. We just want to see the fight over here. And I'm telling you, Eddie Hearn, man, I'm telling you, that Povetkin is not a good match. I'm telling you right now, Povetkin is not a good matchup for Anthony Joshua. He's not a good matchup. The guy knows how to get on the inside. The man took Vladimir Klitschko's best shots, fucking throwing them all over the ring. And that man kept coming. He kept coming for 12 rounds. I don't know if Joshua's fucking jab he was snapping against Joseph Parker, I don't think that's enough, man. Povetkin's gonna time that shit, man. He's gonna time it. So, as I've said, Eddie Hearn's making a big mistake right here, and he's gonna run Joshua into a loss. If he doesn't realize the fight to make is Wilder Joshua. It's not no fucking Alexander Povetkin, fucking mandatory that no one wants to see. Anthony Joshua, out of his own mouth, said he wasn't interested in Alexander Povetkin. Why is there already a deal in place to fight him then? Y'all gotta explain that one for me. Y'all gotta explain that one. Anyways, it's becoming clearer and clearer to me that we're most likely gonna see Alexander Povetkin fight Anthony Joshua, and Deontay Wilder may have to take that Brazil fight, since Joshua's still on his high horse right now, man. Or whatever the case may be. I don't know, man. You know what Eddie Hearn needs to do is fucking just give him 40%. That's what he's got to do. So give him 40%, we got to fight, man. Shit. Parker got 33, man. Give him 35, man. Just make a fucking offer. You said you would. But, I mean, hopefully there's some negotiations going on right now. Hopefully there are. Like, it feels... It does feel right. Even when the WBC president starts talking about shit, you know it's not gonna happen, man. You know, it's just not gonna happen, man. Fuck. So the WBC president came out and said, you know what? This Wilder Joshua fight is gonna be tough to make. Because Josh was doing all this ducking, and he turned down $50 million. That's basically, I'm paraphrasing, that's pretty much what he said. So if he's gonna turn down $50 million, this fight's gonna be real tough to make. It's gonna be real tough. E-King Fight News, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And we'll be on to the next one. What do you guys think about Anthony Joshua, Alexander Povetkin? I mean, that to me is the next fight most likely going to happen. More on this, guys. Meanwhile, this man Deontay Wilder out here is talking about after he becomes undisputed, unifying the titles, he might go after that cruiserweight undisputed. Yeah, man, I think that's the first time in boxing history we would ever see an undisputed cruiserweight and heavyweight fight each other. Perhaps that's happened before, but I believe that would be the first time in a very, very long time. Wow, yeah, that's a very very ambitious of Wilder. You know, that's the kind of thing you want to see from great fighters. You know, they do things that will make history. You know, and Anthony Joshua, if he really wants to make history, there's only one fight out there to make him the undisputed champion, and that is the Deontay Wilder fight. There's no other fight that brings that kind of marquee, that brings that kind of dollars to the table. I mean, sure, that Povetkin payday might be good, but I'm telling you, you don't know what you're getting yourself into, man, with that Povetkin, man. Who really knows what Povetkin is taking right now? That dude might be on some new shit. Yo, you don't even know, man. Look at what happened to David Price. He got knocked the fuck out. And that was after David Price landed a smooth-ass right hand. You know, the one thing about it, David Price did land a smooth right hand, knocked Povetkin right back into the ropes, but Povetkin recovered. So what does that tell you? He's always dangerous. And if Anthony Joshua isn't careful, he could run out of gas against Alexander Povetkin. So I'm just telling you what it is, guys. I mean, the fight is tough. And I just think the risk-reward, it makes no sense. It doesn't make... Like Teddy Atlas, fucking dumbass Teddy Atlas, wants to act like he's Anthony Joshua's manager and shit. Oh, it would be... his handlers should be arrested if they make a Deontay Wilder fight. Like, wow. Like, you're really thinking it's such a mismatch? Meanwhile, you got still dangerous fights out there with Povetkin, who's the mandatory, who's next in line? And you don't think that's a riskier fight? Unbelievable. That's just as risky as a Deontay Wilder fight. So, in that situation, you got to take the fight with the most reward. That's what you got to do. Take the fight with the most reward. But they don't want to do that, man. They didn't want to take $50 million. They didn't want to do it. So, it shows you what real fear is about. That's some next level fear shit. Ain't about the fans, man. It's about ducking. It's about stalling out. It's about freezing out. Joshua's own words. Freezing out Deontay Wilder. And instead getting some Russian money. E-King Fight News. Let me know what you guys think, man. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. For the latest and greatest in boxing. If you don't know, now you know.